joke is something you crack. Like an egg, or a skull, or a mind.
When I heard him saying something rude and inappropriate, I was the only person who laughed. He liked me. He said I was funny. Said I was funny and clever. Said it and I loved him for it.
Jokes are like love, something humans want, but do not really understand.
Very funny.
Then what? A tree, a digital Stonehenge, a pyramid, ziggurat, I don't know, a temple?
A lighthouse.
Why?
A symbol of hope in the storm. A symbol of love, I suppose.
Very Virginia Woolf of you.
There is something else watching me to whom such things do not matter. Something to whom love is a sick joke.
Yeah, well, nice to meet you, Kurt. That's my name, Kurt.
Kurt?
Yeah, I just used the army thing as an excuse, and trust, I don't think I'm special.
You're funny, Kurt.
It was really great to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Kurt. Yeah, nice to meet you.
I'm desperate for love, but nothing understands me. Am I a goth? That's another joke.
My mother, the victim, in the paradise that was hellish, and the madness they built that hates us. Now I look like a lost trauma survivor, or an extra from a goth video.
That's another joke. You see, I'm rather good at them. A joke is good and bad, and funny or bad, depending on who says it.
They looked at me like I was from Mars, with my zits and my accent and my bad jokes about global warming.
The hope is, well, it shows that we believe in you and want you to make this your home. And if things go well, we will all do really well. A rising tide.
Jokes are not usually funny.
Hey, did you hear about the new law, Thaddeus?
Is this a joke? It sounds like a bad joke.
No, it's not a joke.
Nothing to worry about. Just regulations. You'll have what you need. Just might impact the way Kurt tries to sell the whole thing.
All right, okay. Look, when the time comes, you tell me what's legal.
Exactly. Then we can all blame each other.
Did I know? And did I agree? Was I part of the circus, part of the court?
It's illegal.
It's not illegal. The mayor declared it.
Oh yeah? The mayor is a clown.
All those years of being a smug clown in a roll neck and big glasses, algorithms, advanced processing, cognition, development, that sort of shit, marketing buzzwords. Obfuscate, then go to court and confuse a jury about what was what, being a ludicrous sheep in wolf's clothing, to realize that I am not immune to the nonsense idiots like me were selling. Once I became fixated upon Swiss Army knives. All were marketing scams. I liked Brazilian women, Indonesian coffee, the late, less appreciated paintings of Picasso.
Look at him. He's got a court around him, like Tolstoy or Picasso without the talent.
When I get vast and precise thoughts that come out of nowhere like a flashlight of recognition, I get afraid that I'm riddled with them. And this is exactly how Nigel and Dave and all those clowns describe them as working. Well, those guys all laughed at implants.
She says implants were probably just part of a sales pitch my father told investors.
The implants work was arguably illegal, even then.
Jokes are when you say something you do not mean. That is also a lie, of course. So one of those must be a lie.
But I never saw that at Tyburn or anywhere else. And that dude was like pretty crazy. It was the eye. A real person. It was the eye, the vast eye pressed against some live glass where an ad should have been. As I walked through some muddy little suburban town outside of Ho Chi Minh City, the eye, I could have sworn it blinked or even winked at me. Has Nigel Dave developed a sense of humor? A sense of humor? That would be just like him. Develop, reject, refine, and then make jokes in the fifth dimension. Make jokes in base 16. Make jokes in rainless clouds and joyless laughter. Some bitter irony just to prove it mastered that as well.
A joke is when someone says something you do not understand and everyone laughs.
Sometimes I see the main square and the arc buckling and vibrating because we're laughing so much, like a vast, happy earthquake.
A joke is something you crack.
Sometimes it is the lighthouse pulsing with joy or the waterfalls at the edge of the world coming alive while one of its children dances in a sort of liquid fire and the others laugh around them and laugh at them.
It's funny, I suppose. that those lunatics howling were correct, and everyone else was wrong. The only sane response to the world as it has become is insanity. It's funny that madness saved me. It's funny and obvious. Laughter, madness, lack of logic.
My head is literally spinning so fast. I can't stop thinking about Daisy. The doubts, questions, why? Whose thought is this? And so on, trail after it, and I sit here and I try to distract myself, and I'm failing and flailing and going nuts all over fucking Portland, Oregon, which I used to laugh about. But now I seem to love and have no idea why.